Somebody from your past, the person on your mind, somebody from your past that you were romantically involved with, who ended things with you abruptly, is in deep regret for the choices that they made when it came to you. Now, when this person met you, they didn't expect to fall in love with you. They didn't even expect to have you in their lives for real. But your light attracted them to you. They were curious about you. And they came and presented themselves as a friend, someone platonic. The reason they did this was because they were involved with somebody already, or they had just came out of a toxic relationship, right? But either or, when you guys first started talking, you guys were platonically talking, friends, business partners, etc. Now, over time, this person was observing you. This person wanted to get close to you without actually making some sort of commitment to you. And that's why they started things very slowly, because at the end of the day, they had somebody they were involved with. They didn't, it was on and off again, and they didn't really want to involve you into something that they weren't really sure about. But one thing's for sure, one thing's for certain, this person fell in love with you over time. The more and the more that they got to embrace your presence and unravel this secret mystery of you. And they didn't really get to even unravel anything, but just being in your vicinity and being gifted with your presence, this person fell in love with you. Now, they had a secret feelings for you for a while because you guys were friends and they didn't really know how to express it. And also, they didn't really want to expose you to any type of harm or unwanted attention from their third party situation, because their third party situation was very much so karmic, very much so toxic. The type of person to do readings on you, do spell work on their person. So they didn't want you to get involved in any of that. So they kept their love for you a secret. And each and every single day that they were in encounter with you, they literally grew more and more in love with you. So you are the type of person who knows your worth. You're the type of person who a lot of people fall in love with you. A lot of people fall in love with your energy and your essence and your energetic signature and who you are as a person, because you are earth angel and people like you do not come so often, very much so rare. And this person felt seen in your energy. This person felt accepted in your energy. And this was the very first time where they felt like they could come as they are and they didn't have to put on some sort of fake facade or fake persona to get your attention or to get you to acknowledge them. So in a way, you kind of ignited this person's confidence, ignited this person's courage, ignited this person's love. You healed their heart chakra. You softened their heart, because before you, they really thought that the world was a dark place. They really thought that everybody was one and the same, a dog eat dog type of world, right? But when they met you, time stopped and things slowed down and things started to be revealed to this person. You were literally starting to heal this person on a cellular level from the inside out. And it scared this person, because being with you meant that it required growth. Being with you required revelations, required character development, required accountability. And I don't know if you realize that, but it's a very hard for people to accept accountability, especially when they have been living a lie their entire life. Sometimes they even believe the lies. So they get pretty defensive. And this person was under some very, very dark spell work when it came to their third party relationship. Any type of relationship that's toxic, that's on and off again and on and off again and on and off again, we break up and we do this and now we're together and now we're in love. That is not normal. That is not a normal love. That's not love. That is attachment. That is control. That is. I don't even want to tap into that shit. I gotta be honest with you. And you don't love like that. You don't even have friends around you that don't even respect you. Like, you are a person that requires high honor. You are the person that requires the utmost respect. Why? Because it's returned onto others. That's how you move. That's how you operate. So it's only fair that you request the same when it comes to you. In love, platonic relationships, family dynamics, it don't matter. And this person knew that about you. This person was very calculated when it came to you. They didn't want to come too early with their feelings. They really wanted to make sure that they were sure in how they were feeling, number one, and they also wanted to make sure that the feelings could have been mutual before they ended a friendship with you, because this person would rather have had you in their life as a friend, as an acquaintance, as a business partner than as a relationship, because you know how that goes. Once the relationship is over, hell, shit, basically it's pretty much over. Everything's over. And this person also had obligations and responsibilities tied to this individual that they felt as though if they really took that chance with you, they would be risking a lot of investment that they invested with the third person. But you see, when you were introduced to this person's life, they didn't understand that you were a literal gift from God. You were put into this person's life for them to have the revelations that they needed, confidence that they needed, the balls that they needed to leave this person. Sorry, guys, my camera was too hot, too hot. But all jokes aside, guys, you awakened this person to heal. Um, and that's a common theme with you. You have this ability to heal people. And whether they tell you about it or not, they don't have to. It's happening. It happens with you. And with this person, they literally fell in love with you, like everything about you. And this person had a window of opportunity. Maybe they ended things with this third party, or maybe they had the very inkling to regain their own like sovereignty over their life. And they decided that, hey, I don't want to be with this person in terms of the third party. I don't want to be with this person. I want to be with the collective, right? I'm ready to take that leap of faith. I'm ready to embark on a new journey with the collective, right? So there was a small window of opportunity, and it could have happened around a portal, because that's usually when things like happen that where people could like really break through the spell work or the ties on them during portals. So there was a portal that happened, and it kind of created a pathway, like the divine was moving stars, moving, aligning stars type energy. And this person came and made a love offering to you. This person came to your life presenting as your soulmate, as your twin flame. This person, when you guys were involved, it was the best experience of your life. Like, it was almost too good to be true. And your spiritual eyes, had you believe, like, okay, you didn't want to place your negative like perceptions on it, but you still said your prayer that always protects you whenever you're unsure about something. You said, God, Spirit, the divine, universe, please remove all people, places, and things that do not serve me or my highest purpose. Please remove all people, places, and things that is not meant for me. Please reveal the intentions or the hidden intentions of the unknown. You ask God to show you and reveal something to you. And in that same light, in that same breath, you started noticing some very interesting red flags about this person. And you didn't want to believe it. You didn't want to unsee it, but you couldn't. They were loud. And from the healing place that you came from, You used to not speak up when you would see these things and let things just slide until it became something bigger and suppressed how you felt. And you were in a space where you no longer did that because you owed it to yourself to advocate for yourself and speak up for what you want. So when you saw these red flags, you spoke your mind, you spoke your truth, you said how you felt. And that was your lesson, and you passed the test. Because you should never involve yourself in a person where you don't feel comfortable enough to speak up. You should never involve yourself in a person where you don't feel that the person is going to have an open ear to hear your concerns. Because then that's not a relationship. That's a dictatorship. That's control. So you offer this person the opportunity for them to hear you out. And even though your voice was quivering and you were shaking when you said what you still said it. You still spoke up for yourself, which was a form of self-love. But this person took it as a threat. This person took it as a challenge. You were challenging them. And their shadow side, their ego was definitely affected by this. So they did what they did best, and they tried to control you by manipulating you, by trying to lower your self-esteem, by trying to make you feel as though you weren't really worth anything and this is the best you got, and right now you about to lose that if you don't get right, if you don't act right, get in line. So this person, instead of stepping into their higher self, they stepped backwards into their lower nature, and they went to try to manipulate you into making you conform to them because they didn't want you to leave them. And they knew that you were not on their level at all. And they knew that they were not on your level. And instead of elevating and stepping up to the calling and stepping up to the position, they're so used to bringing people down, controlling them that way, having the energetic clutch on them. And they tried to turn you into their third party. But you wasn't having that. Hello? Hello? Is anybody home? You were not asleep anymore. You are awakened. As a matter of fact, you took a break, a hiatus from love, just to work on yourself, to ensure that the next time you step foot in a relationship with a person, that you were showing up authentically, you healed, at least healed. You had a lot of grace for this individual. You had a lot of grace to give, and this person did not offer that same grace to you. So why am I telling you this? Because this person has been loud in your energy. This person has been sending you messages, signs, and synchronicities, and because they're crying right now. They're crying because they made a choice between you and a third person, a third party. And every day that life goes on, they think, how did I end up here? Because they're unsatisfied with their life right now. How did I end up here? And every single time they ask God, how did he end up here? God shows them the moment that they cut you off. The moment that they didn't give you an opportunity to feel safe. The moment that they tried to shut you down and shut you up. The moment that you tried to speak up about what you wanted and what you deserved and what you expected to see in this relationship with them. And that was the moment that their life changed forever. Because if they had only listened to you, if they had only loved you, if they had only loved themselves to understand that, hey, I don't have to go back to these toxic, narcissistic ways, God would have blessed them with a whole new beginning, a life that they prayed for, a love that they prayed for through you. Because a love like this does not come often. And right now, you are the one that got away.